Welcome to Frankly Green Bay, brought to you by Let Me Be Frank Productions. Today, we're talking to Tina and Jason about the coolest coast. Welcome to another edition of Frankly Green Bay. You met Jason last week. We're going to talk about something called the coolest coast. What was the inspiration of the coolest coast?
Well, I have a company that we've had for a number of years with my wife, and what it is a digital media company. So we do a lot of marketing with video and visual stuff. So graphic design, web work, we do a lot of websites. And I travel.
Yep.
So we would travel to different states. And when I would tell people where I was from, which is Manitowoc, and I love it there. I mean, I love Manitowoc so much.
Netflix!
Yeah. That's exactly what they would say is, did he do it? Or they'd say, hey, I heard Manitowoc company left Manitowoc. That's a pretty depressed area, isn't it? It was always a negative connotation, Frank. It was always like something negative. Yeah. What are we going to do to change this? You know, talking to my wife, Tina, what are we going to do? What do we have? Well, we have a voice. We can make videos. Yeah. We have theater experience, so we can be in front of, we can talk about this. And we have a media company, and we know how to use social media. So we started this thing called Coolest Coast.
If you follow your social media, you are big about positivity with everything and everything you do. Kindness, mindfulness is a big thing of your mantra.
Yes.
And are you seeing some effect from what you're doing?
Oh, most definitely. So with all of the we've got over 250,000 views, 750,000 views on our videos. And it's all about positivity. So if you come on my Facebook page and you post something like, Manitowoc is crap or something, I will delete that comment. We don't want any of that. It's all about positivity. Because our self-talk, whether we're addicts, whether we're struggling in business, whatever it is, our self-talk really is the base or the root system of who we are. And the same thing with the community, how a community talks about itself, is really how it's going to grow and structure. And so we've seen a lot of positivity come out of the Coolest Coast. We've got sponsors now, business people, like, how can we help?
Hey, can we talk to your better half?
Yeah, please.
All right. Hey.
Yeah, that'll be a much improved show.
Let's talk about, you had mentioned some about the demographics and the wide reach of the Coolest Coast. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So, we believe that the Coolest Coast really is our favorite corner of the world. And so we've started creating this content, and it really does resonate. There's a lot of people that are following it, and we've heard from a lot of followers how much they love it. When we start looking at who that is, so there's like a 75-year-old woman who wrote us this beautiful letter of how much the Coolest Coast means to her. So I realized, oh wow, it's actually hitting a higher demographic. That's very cool. But then recently a 10-year-old girl ran up to me and hugged me and told me how much she loves watching our Coolest Coast videos. And there was a mom who said, oh my gosh, Tina, I was driving and I heard my kids listening to something on YouTube and it was your voice. And so I had no idea that it actually spanned that entire gamut, because of course people in between, people our age love it too.
Sure.
So it's resonating across the entire spectrum.
Do you find out new things about Manitowoc all the time?
Oh,
I mean, I love that city. There is so much history with those buildings. I mean, I've got to go through a couple of those buildings that are vacant.
Yeah.
I mean, what is that like, learning new stuff?
Yeah, just knowing that there's all this stuff going on, that
history.
It's like hidden treasures, right? All of these secrets that, we spend every day living there, but we might not be aware of. It is fascinating learning about all of this stuff and then sharing it so that other people know it as well.
If people want to find out more about the Coolest Coast or see the videos, where do they go?
Oh, they should definitely check it out. First of all, go to coolestcoast.com. You can find us on Facebook at Coolest Coast. YouTube has all of our videos at Coolest Coast. And Instagram has most of our images.
All right, I'm going to be on it next week. Hey, check it out. Hey, join us next week as we bring you another creative person from northeastern Wisconsin. Thank you, Tina.
Frank, thank you so much.
Thank you.